that Batmobile. Once again, man, it's still Sunday. I'm on the road today, baby. Still Sunday, September 8th, 9th, one of the days. Time is moving so fast. But nevertheless, it's still Sunday, man, and I just been on the road with my sermon. When I have a lot of stuff on my thoughts, I have to get it off my chest. I have to express it. So bear with me for the multiple videos today. By the way, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Engage. Hit the thumbs up, the like button. It helps me out. I would greatly appreciate it, trying to grow the channel. So I want to talk about something dealing with the gender war. And the reason why I'm going back to the gender war, or women and men being so divided, is because I have to. Look, I speak strategy all the time. I speak mindset, knowing how to play chess, understanding the mental plane, the physical plane, and the spiritual plane. But when we break it all the way down to try to expand our minds, which is what I'm in the business of doing, mind, body, and soul connected, I have to talk about the women and men being divided in the way they are, or we are, whatever the case may be. We live in a riddle. What came first, the chicken or the egg? A lot of women say they're traumatized because of men, but that makes it seem like a lot of women are trauma dumping their traumas on men, and men are not really here and not really equipped to get you to overcome that particular type of trauma from whatever situation that you've been through with another brother. The new guy is not really responsible for helping and assisting you to overcome that. Some therapy, special services, psychiatrists is good for all of us. I think all of us have, responsibility to go seek solace or seek mental health. Just like a lot of people come to seek me as for physical health, come learn bikes and burn calories, get in shape. There's a lot of fitness coaches out here, a lot of personal trainers, both women and men. But at the same time, we're polishing the car, but not addressing the check engine light that's on. And the check engine light is trauma. So let's talk about it. Going back to the gender war. In order for us to grow and reproduce to the point to where we can build strong tribes again. Notice I said tribes, not families. I'm going to break both of them down because there's a difference between a tribe and the difference between a family. In order for us to do that, we have to come together. Now, I already fought in the war, the global war on terror. Let's talk about that. The propaganda was the 9/11 planes hitting the buildings in New York. They're on type of time of Islam, Muslim religion, the Quran. We're on the type of time of Christianity. Don't see eye to eye. The ideologies don't see eye to eye. So therefore, we got to go get our lick back. And that took us into a 20-year war just to find out that everything that was sold and told us wasn't always the case. A lot of times, when you look at what happened in the last, since 9/11, you start to realize, like, man, what's going on? Who's really pulling the strings here? And I think we've been pretty much led astray. Everybody reaped the benefits on the back end. A lot of people lost their lives. So this goes back to our war, the gender war amongst women and men. Our war is the same thing they did with the race war. We weren't alive when the race war. We were just born into knowing white people and black people never got along. And a lot of people try to go down those rabbit holes and trace it back to the 400 years of slavery and the transatlantic trade. And it goes all the way back generations. But the gender war is something that we've kind of been around to see when it started, just like 9/11. The thing that I see that's keeping the gender war alive, just like the ideology of the global war on terror, which is wasn't always accurate, is that women don't really need men. And you have the action and reaction. Men are reacting to that. But some people will say, no, man, like, it started with men. And women are reacting to it. Round and round we go. The point I'm trying to make that in order for the children to not be victims, because you got to remember, going back to the tribes are several generations, 2, 3, 4, 5 generations, which means we have to include the children. The children that's living right now, they're listening to all the propaganda, meaning our entertainment, because you can disguise a lot of dogma and division in our entertainment, such as rap, hip-hop, R&B, and it's marketed to our women, soft porn, twerk videos. It puts people in a lust state of mind, a quid pro quo, an exchange. That's why a lot of people are starting to feel it. It's like, man, look, it feel like we don't love each other no more genuinely. And I get it, because there's always somebody gonna say, well, T-Walt, man, you can't trust everybody. Everybody's out to get you. That's true. But everybody has a responsibility to work on their character, and character comes from virtues. Virtues is the opposite of vices. Vices is dishonesty. Virtue is a part of character of honesty. I'm just giving you guys an example. So in order for us to really break down this gender war, to get women and men back together, we have to hit the reset button. We have to be open-minded and put ourselves in each other's shoes. If you want to have children, do not fall victim of devilry moving into the next 10, 20 years like we did with global warming terror, because we've been lied to. Then we have to react right now, because I'm going to break the news to you. We're being lied to. We have lost our posts, women and men, provisions under God. We've lost our elements of where we're supposed to be. Women and men of the past is dying out. They're phasing out. It's up to us. We're too old to normalize trauma and just being content with that. And women are going their way and men going their way. How is that going to work to build the tribes? Families influence children, norms, value systems, and collectively, from families, from house to house, in all the neighborhoods across the land, it establishes a culture. The culture right now is in shambles. It's on life support. And in order for us to get it off life support and get it back to where we can operate as people, women, men, families, children, we have to get into the word. We have to stop being so envious, so jealous, and so skeptical of everything. A little bit of optimism goes a long way, but it's going to take all of us. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I got this channel, the Black Superman, the superhero mentality, to help assist you with not only the physical fitness part, not only the mental fitness part, the wellness, becoming more resilient, bouncing back from adversity, but also sharing some of my personal testimonies moving forward to get you to open up spiritually. The mental plane, the physical plane, and the spiritual plane. We have to use all of them in accordance to what the Most High wants us to do. But we have to look at the bigger picture. In order to understand this, you have to understand the 7 Hermetic principles. The law of polarity. Like and unlike are the same. The law of gender, male, female, we need each other. And the law of correspondence. The microcosm share the same aspects of the overall macrocosmos, as within, so without. Your thoughts and your beliefs is going to determine what your interactions with moving into the community. If you believe that all men ain't shit, then every guy you're going to come across with that belief, he's going to be a guy that has nothing to offer you, because you're locked into that. We call that iceberg beliefs. The same with the fellas. If you believe all women just want you to take them out for dinner and just get free dinner and pay their rent, get their hair and nails done, every woman that you see, you're going to think that that's what she's on. That's what I'm talking about, family. We've lost trust, not individual trust, but overall trust issues as a culture, as a community, with women and men, preferably black women and men. So we're going to have to get it together, man. So we have to do a lot of studying and soul searching and praying, and we're going to have to start learning how to work together. So with that being said, man, we have to work together, understand silent weapons for quiet wars. Our entertainment is being used and weaponized against us, man. They're trying to divide the women and men just like they did the races long ago. You know, soon we get on board with black people and white people are equal, then here goes another split, removing the women and men, and created this thing called the gender war. I never even heard of a gender war until like I think last year. I didn't know that was a whole actual thing, which is crazy. But it explains why we are in the bad shape that we are in. So we got to fix it. I know I'm down to fix it. I want to fix it, man, but I can't do this shit by myself, man. So tap in, hit that like button, drop some of your thoughts and comments on this video, man. If you have some perspectives you want to share, man, by all means, man. This is what it's all about. We got to get this thing talking, and we got to turn it around, family. So without further ado, until next time, you guys stay focused, stay disciplined. I'll see you guys real soon.